Chapter 2!
Alina and the Journey to the Tourney.
Welcome back to Let's Play a Video Game. Dragon Quest 4? 4.
4 Chapters of the Chosen.
These numbers got me confused.
They dropped them in the European one because they didn't release a lot of them until just a few years back, so... So in this chapter we are playing Alina, who is the princess of this area, but it's supposed to be Russian, so I think they call her the Tsarevna.
Yeah.
But I think the whole point is that they don't...
Tsarevna.
Tsarevna. Actually, no, it's like Tsarevna. They've had her in voiced games before, so they call her Tsarevna.
Man, accents are weird.
Yeah, very much so. This is very Russian, if you hadn't figured. And
so get your Russian accents on, because we're going in.
I think the whole point is that they don't have princesses in Russia. They just have, like, grand duchies is, like, the thing they give to people. The princesses. What a woman would be as a princess. Then again, I'm not exactly up on Tsar's Russia hierarchy, so forgive me for my lack of knowledge there.
I cannot permit that you venture into a world of monsters and danger merely to challenge abilities.
She is basically...
Well, fudge you! I'm going where I want!
I'm gonna be honest, basically, if any character went like, this is what Naka would like, this is basically Alina. Because she is the tomboy, strongest motherfucker in this entire... She literally will become your strongest character in this game.
Look, the very beginning, and this friggin' Tsar is like, you're not friggin' going anywhere, and I'm like, fudge you! I'm going where I want!
This is always the fun part, because... This was my first time realizing...
God dang it!
Hold on. This was my first time realizing there were flags in a game. Because the whole point is that this guy will always be working on this wall until you talk to everyone in the palace. And then he'll leave, and then you can make your escape. Because that's what we're going to do, is we're going to get the fudge out of here.
Getting the crap out of this place!
Alina is very strong, and she wants to punch things to make sure that she realizes that the world realizes how strong she is.
Can't tell me where to go. I am hard-working as to buzzing bee.
Did you get the medicinal herb up in her room, too?
Yep.
Okay.
There's only one item left in here, and I don't know where it is.
That's the priest room, right?
Yeah, there's like a room back here.
Oh, the downstairs kitchen or something like that? Oh, that was the kitchen.
Oh.
Somebody back here has a...
I got it.
Somebody back here has a thing for Alina. I wonder whose room that is. Cough, cough!
But this is too much harmful. I implore that your mind is changed. I don't know, this is an accent. This is an accent that I actually kind of enjoy.
And then you got the 50 gold from the room across hers, right?
Pretty sure, yeah. It is glad to see you of good spirit. I am so empty. I hope the time is not lingering until next nourishment. These guys are alright.
Hey,
I'm a traveling salesman, so I am.
She's a pure tomboy altogether, they say. It'd be grand if I could meet her and see for myself. Just grand.
How about I punch him in the face?
You do not know how many games in this series there are where somebody goes like, I'd like to meet this person that I'm talking to right now, but I hear they're kind of an asshole or something else, or... It's just like such a strange description for him goes like, I'm right here. Your poor stinking mother. He was actually...
I can't get out of this stupid building!
The thing with Boria is that he was actually the, he was supposed to teach Alina magic, but she's so poor at magic, he just became her tutor overall.
Yeah, I want to break it down! I'm gonna break this friggin' wall! Getting the crap out of here.
Meow.
There's a little shiny over here.
So Alina is actually one of the few characters who does not learn magic throughout this entire thing, just like Ragnar, so she will have 0 MP for everything.
Fudge magic, I'm punching stuff.
Because she is a monk. I don't know why she thought she'd get away from us.
Yeah. God dang it, why you going punching things?
The fun part is
Because I must punch.
in the NES version, it's funnier because you leave the area and then they join you and find you. And I always found that funny. Is like you exit the area, goes like, "Where do you think you're going? We're coming with you." It's like, oh my god, I love that. So yes, we were joined by, is it Kryl? Kryl and Boria, and
Kirill?
is it Kirill? I don't. They've said his name before and stuff, but I can never remember.
Yeah, time to go punch stuff. Go to
Kryl,
this town nearby.
Kryl is your priest of this game. He actually does some good magic. He has some good healing magic, and he also gets the death spells, which he's most famous for, because his AI in the original game would cast nothing but the death spells.
Well,
To the point that it became an in-joke. So much that in certain games where he has ultimate abilities, his ultimate ability is Thwack. Because he tries to cast Thwack and Thwack. And a literal text box keeps coming up and saying it doesn't work. So he stomps the text boxes and then casts Thwack on everything.
I've seen a video of that.
It's fucking hilarious, and I love it just because of the fact that they made it so canon.
Okay, I don't have a lot in the way of money.
And the Boria is so weak that he's only good at magic, because he's an old man.
Move, dog.
He specializes in ice spells, so
Anybody in here up for a punchin'?
I rather hope not. Are you in the weapons shop?
Yeah, I'm gonna buy this oaken club, just so... Because right now Alina doesn't even have a weapon. Yeah.
Go smash those barrels there. When you get the chance.
Smashing them good.
You get a seat of agility.
And you locate undersized hamlet.
I think this place is called Zeleningrad.
Something
it's right
like
here.
that.
Zeleningrad.
Zeleningrad?
Yeah,
Something like that.
Zeleningrad.
Which I say, which is with as white an accent as possible.
I don't. Well, a lot of Russian people are white too, so it's not anybody's
Well,
gonna hold it against you.
I say white in the most
Oh, you're talking
negative
like
context I can.
You're talking like European descendant American white kind
Yeah.
of thing? Okay. Because I don't know if you guys figured this yet, but this space is supposed to be Russia.
Yeah, we mentioned that a couple times already, but yeah.
I don't know, I just like burying that in. Could you bring up the world map? I want to see if that actually has like a one-to-one connection.
Dang. I don't know if I can bring it up in town.
Oh, you probably can. I think you have to wait till you're outside. Basically, this is just a starter area, and
Yeah, got an inn. The inn is actually relatively cheap.
oh, have you talked to the bard upstairs? There's supposed to be a bard around here somewhere.
You mean Stalin?
Yeah, no, excuse me, Joseph Starling.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, I talked to him.
because again, they went hard in on this one,
I want to go over there.
and it kind of breaks my heart because I love this game, but I really wish they would have like toned it down somewhat.
And there's a bridge. That's how you do it. You are not good enough equipped. Danger.
Zwaf.
No, we're not good enough equipped. We have no money and no experience, really.
Yeah.
But that's why we're here, because we want to go punch things. And fudge money. I don't care if I'm some kind of Tsarevna or whatever, like,
Sarvina.
I'm gonna make my own money by punching things.
Make my own munchies.
Oh yeah, I bought what I could, which was that
The Oakland
the
Club.
club for Alina. Otherwise, I'm just gonna go outside here. I'm gonna go up to this forest area right here, and I'm gonna grind. Because you kind of want to be like level 4, level 5.
It says 4 for the next area.
It says 4, but I don't know. I may be 5 for safety.
Oh yeah, you can bring up the world map when you're done here.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Ugh, scratch my nose.
Okay, so as we've seen here, I just kind of blitzed over everything. But Alina knows no magic. But she
literally has
can.
0.
She can punch real good though.
Oh yeah, I think in the original, I don't know if it's the same for the remake, but in the original, there was like a 1 in 64 chance of critically. Alina had a 1 in 4 chance.
Well, okay, so Kirill, on the other hand, he actually has a decent attack if you need him to just whack a guy. But he's also cure.
Yeah,
So you run low on HP. Costs 2 MP. You can see 2 of 7.
He's the priest of the game. Priests have actually always had pretty good attack in these games.
And then Boria, our last guy, you can have him attack, but he's like almost never gonna hit anything, and if he does, he's gonna do like 1 damage.
He's an old guy.
But he can cast magic. Right now, he only knows Crack, but it's pretty cheap at only 2 MP. Crack is an ice spell.
So what you're telling me is he throws out cheap crack.
Yeah.
Alright then.
Yay.
And trust me, a lot of the spells are really cheap in this game. Like, that's kind of what I like about it, because it's easier to manage your MP.
Yeah, so there's a couple different enemies that you can encounter out here. There are the walking sticks, the she slimes.
Sheep slimes give 2 experience per, so...
I'm gonna show off like one more fight after this one in hopes of showing off another enemy. But otherwise, I'm just gonna be out here for a while, grinding experience. I like that MP's cheap though, because you can have what is effectively a designated spellcaster.
Yeah.
Like, he can just keep casting every turn without too much worry.
Yeah, it's not like a lot of games where magic's too expensive and you're like, ooh, I could, but I
Yeah,
can just
I
have him
could,
attack.
should, but Okay, one more battle. Come on, big whammy, big whammy, big whammy, big whammy. Hey!
Oh, took you long enough. Where's my easy level ups in later RPG games?
I don't know, man. Sometimes grinding's fun. You just kind of sit there and whack on people, and you know, I could maybe do it at this level.
He hasn't learned whack yet.
That's fair. But you get the point and go like, I don't know, maybe I could fight him at this level. Maybe I could do the next thing at this level. Or I could be one more level.
Yeah, that's always the problem with you, is like you can see that coming a mile away. It's like, this does recommend me to be level 4, but I think I can eke out to level 70?
But I could be 5. Okay, so we're all level 5.
Is there any last minute things you want to buy for anyone?
I'm checking to double check, also to show everybody what we got. So of all the armor here, if I remember to show, hey, no, you know what? I can do it live. Wrong live.
Ignore that black screen, it was nothing.
Yeah, ignore that one. So of all the equipment here, it's nice when you go to shops because it shows you who has what equipped and what the status difference is going to be.
Yeah, try that for like NES shit.
Yeah.
You have to buy shit to make sure it works, and you find out you just wasted money on it and have to sell it back for less than what it was.
Yeah, so right now everybody's equipped with wafers, clothes, or better. The only better armor than that is the leather armor, which is a little expensive, so I'm not going to worry about it. Also, everybody has a leather shield, everybody has a leather hat.
Except for Cryo.
And by everybody, I mean one person.
Yeah.
Alina has a better than that. It was like the feather cap.
The feather cap's
Feather
the
cap.
one you picked up in her room.
Yeah, better than the leather hat. And I'm thinking we're going to find one soon, so I'm not going to worry about that.
I would not worry about it. That's the one thing I always hate about in RPGs, is where I sit around there and I grind out some gold and buy some new shit, and then I go into the next dungeon. Here's that thing for free that you just spent a bunch of money on. Oh, motherfucker.
Dang it. I'm going to buy 2 of these medicinal herbs.
That'd be good.
Give them to Borean.
If he, yeah, it'd be better to do that, just to make sure he has some way of healing people in case he doesn't need to be used for anything.
And then in the weapon shop, there's only 3 weapons in here, and everybody has copper sword or better. And by better, I mean Alina can't equip the copper sword.
She's a monk. She's not a sword user.
Yeah. So there's the only thing left is the Divine Dagger, which is better, but is also really expensive.
Which is weird, because it always feels like, monks could use swords.
In D&D, they can use short swords.
Well, I mean for that, but they've always had, like, those ceremonial dances where they have the long Chinese swords or something like that, and they use those. I don't remember what those are. I think those are called dowels.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I should save. That's what I should do.
Which, frankly, if I had ever had a say in it, I like those sword designs. They have that Western, like, double edge to it, but they have the Asian aesthetic to the handle and everything, and it's like, I just love that design. I just like straight swords. They get, pun intended, they get straight to the point because you can slash with them and stab with them.
Oh, I hit no.
Wah, wah.
Dang it! Alright, we're back. Look, you mash cancel to get through menus and crap because you don't want to say yes to anything.
Yeah,
Only exit the game is the cancel.
yeah, I know.
Alright, so we're level 5. We're gonna go places.
We're gonna go up to the little hamlet that person told us about.
Dang it. Yeah, you're gonna get wrecked so hard. Just like that.
To east is located village of Taborva.
And you gotta say it like, to east is located village of Taborov.
Oh crap, what was that guy's name? From, like, Karnov?
Oh, see, I got this far and I went like, man, look at all these hills. I can't go any further.
Which is weird because we did chapter 1 and there were hills there, and I specifically expressed that you can walk over them, they just have an increased encounter rate.
It just looked like a barrier, but no, you can't go over mountains, the stuff to the bottom. You can walk...
Forests also have increased encounter rates.
They do. Thankfully, we can just tear through these guys pretty quick. Except Boria, who still only does 1 damage. Because he's an old man. He's not here for the physical work. Now, Elena, on the other hand, she's young and spunky. She'll just have to pick up the slack for everybody. Yeah, you can walk over these. Dang it. Dang it! Wow, it's all one group.
No, it just attacks a single one. Yeah, oh yeah, they're all one group.
I was expecting like 2 and 3 or something, not just...
It happens on occasion. That's the one thing I never liked about the whole group spells, is because it's like they rarely do that.
Okay, I wanted to go up here so I could see that and just make sure it's... Dang it. Talking about that increased encounter rate over the hills.
I told you, it's an increased encounter rate over the hills. You're going through tough terrain. You have half your movement speed, except for me, because I can just dash through that shit.
Except for me, I get to ignore difficult terrain.
Do you?
Yeah.
I think mobile gets me. No, I think I ignore difficult terrain if I take the dash action.
I got a medicinal herb. I'm getting tired of you guys! I think I can only ignore difficult terrain if it's in my preferred...
Yeah, that's your whole thing. It's like hunter rangers can only if they have a preferred thing.
Yeah. I think it's later on I get a thing, though, that lets me just flat out ignore it, though. I made it!
We're now in Taborov. Taborov?
Taborov.
Taborov. The cursed village. If you're wondering about that, Think of Chekhov from Star Trek and everything will make much more sense.
I wish I am not born in here. If I am not, my daughter is still living. That's sad.
It is very sad. Let me double check here. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, you can find
You have come to fight away evil monsters, and yet it is happy, so much happy.
Go back to that grave. You can find something in there. The graveyard.
Oh, the grave?
Yeah. I mean, outside of profound sadness of the whole thing.
Okay, yeah, we get it. There's dead people.
Oh no, it's right behind the grave. You can see the
Oh,
sparkle.
I can see it.
You get a seed of life.
But I left that for my dead daughter.
Who do you
Too
think?
bad, I'm the protagonist.
Who do you think eats these things? It's been in the ground a while.
Okay, so, I'm gonna go real quick look at HP. Who's got HP? Oof, 24.
I think you can just use it on somebody from the inventory.
Yeah, I just had to see who needed it.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
or you can just do
it does show HP. It just doesn't show other stats.
Oh, the other stats. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it does that.
So I'm not necessarily always giving it to, like, whoever is lowest. I don't care about keeping everybody even. But, like, if they're too low, help cover for a little bit of a...
So we're getting some ideas that this village is not well off for some
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah.
Ah.
Now I am with no mood for to buy and sell.
So yeah, he's the only item shop in the town, and he's closed. So you cannot buy or sell anything here.
Give me your herbs!
Raggy, no.
Okay, I'm not seeing anything else outside.
Yeah, everything's inside.
I gotta see vigility.
That's nice. Ah, it's Anastasia. Oh no, they're fucking dead. This is Dragon Quest. When you're dead, you're dead.
Okay, nothing else in there.
Like, I'll tell you straight up, those monsters, they will kill you and eat you. Sometimes in the reverse order.
In the love.
That's the one thing I always liked about Dragon Quest, is I always refer to it as like a fairy tale. And I mean like a Grimm's fairy tale in a sense, where it can be like happy and sunshiny, and then all of a sudden an ogre comes across the plains with the club and smashes everyone, and then takes their corpses back and makes them his
Oh,
food.
hey, a leather hat!
And you're like, oh my god, did that just fucking happen? I'm like, yeah, that's...
Who needs a leather hat?
Cryo.
You do. Okay, you can have this leather hat.
He's not wearing a leather hat. It'd be nice if he had a leather hat to wear.
And now he's got now he has been equipped with it.
So you got that. Did you get the antidote herb?
Mm.
Antidotal herb in
Where was it?
the village chief's house, the one you were just in.
Where was it?
In a barrel.
Oh, I probably got it then. I'm just breaking barrels. I don't care what's in them.
And then there's something in the well.
You mean You mean I can get stuff out of these?
Yeah.
I'm just breaking them for fun. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is get this monster drunk.
You know, I was just about to bring up the Orochi thing. It's like, what is the logical end here? Does he just destroy... What's the point of him just asking for them to send sacrifices if at one point you're just going to run out of sacrifices and you're like, fine, fuck it. Just attack the village and everything. I know it's probably
Oh,
like...
he's just gonna...
I know...
He's only hungry enough for one person at a time, though.
I think it feels like more like it's supposed to be a sustain thing, to where it's like, I'll just eat like this many people a day and whatnot. And anyway, we get our first mini medal.
Yeah,
These things
they're also like evil, so they don't care.
Well, that's, again...
They're not concerned with sustainability. They're concerned with, I'm gonna make their lives miserable.
Oh, that's my thing. It's like, what point
Oh,
is
can
it
I
just,
not
like,
save in this town?
You cannot save in this town,
Oh,
no.
poopy.
If you're trying to end the video now.
Yeah, now would probably be a good time.
Because we're about to set in for something here.
Yeah, it's hard to tell how long I've been recording since I was grinding for like 25 minutes.
I feel like this is a good cutoff anyway, because there's stuff after this, so...
Not a lot else to do. As long as we collected all the items in town, about the only thing left for us is to go into the church.
But we can't save for now, because there's something happening in there, and we'll find out next time what that is.
Yeah.
If our Orochi stuff hasn't spoiled everything for you.
Until next time, everybody.
You should do Okami at some point.
I should. That was a good game.